today's video. The second video, which I'll cover hopefully in the next week, is all about ECG tariffs and the charges, because I've been having a number of customers, coming to me. Hi guys, welcome to AsherGad channel, making Africa home again. You know it, one family at a time. Trust you're all doing well, wherever you are on the four corners of this planet, making gradual plans to make your dreams become a reality, one step at a time in the lovely continent that is Africa. All right, so here we are. It's another Tuesday, 6 p.m. GMT, here to bring you another video series. Before I go ahead, I just like to say love to the love for our Patreon and PayPal families respectively. Appreciate the comments and the donations, much appreciated to you for that. Got a new series I'm starting up right now, more into the electrical. We really focus more on the electrical because it's a big hazard, but also plumbing as well. We're doing a lot of plumbing inspections, a lot of plumbing designs, because that is key. Water is more important than electrical, as we know, in terms of our subsistence, if you like. But electrical is important because it's dangerous. Okay, so starting a new mini series, a new electrical series, and I'm going to cover three topics, three very, very, very important topics. So I may even repeat this video. The first video is going to be all about the importance of regular electrical inspections. Okay, the importance of regular electrical inspections. That's the first video. That's today's video. The second video, which I'll cover hopefully in the next week, is all about ECG tariffs and the charges, because I've been having a number of customers, coming to me saying that their bills are too high, etc., etc. And I just want to explain the ECG tariffs and charges. That is quite important. ECG, well, it's mad. Their charges have increased by about 75% over the past 12 months. 75% increase. So that'll be a separate video. I'll cover that. Okay. Then a third video that I want to cover, obviously people are doing a lot of solar these days. So the third video I want to cover is all about, there's a new ECG initiative, and that's called net metering. Okay, net metering, to do with the solar systems, and that essentially allows you to benefit a bit more when you have a solar system. But I'll go into that in a third video. Okay, but today's video is all about the importance of electrical inspections. Okay, now what do I mean by electrical inspections? In the UK, for example, there's something called EICR. Okay, EICR, full meaning on your screen. That is the Electrical Installation Condition Report. Now in the UK, this is mandatory. Even if you're a landlord and you're renting your home, there needs to be an EICR form. Okay, and that form is typically an EIC electrical form, which is filled out, and basically it gives the tenant or the building owner an understanding of the condition of your electrical system. Is it compliant with the regulations? Are the wires in a good condition, etc., etc. Now, in the UK, this is mandated to be done every 5 years. Okay, every 5 years. Now that is the UK. The UK, a regulated market, a strict market, if you like, a monitored society where it works. Okay, but in Ghana, as you know, I don't hear of such mandated electrical inspections. But it's for your own good. There are so many fires that happen in Ghana. Not to say they are all from electrical causes. They could be from different causes, but it is good to make sure your home electrical installation is safe and has been inspected. In the UK, every 5 years, but that's a regulated environment where not anybody can just wake up and be an electrician. Whereas in Ghana, it's a bit different, as you know. There are electricians who haven't gone through the formal education in Ghana. They've learned from an apprentice, that's fine, but it's not regulated enough, unfortunately. So if I were you, I would suggest, based on the risk involved in electrical, that you have your electrical inspection annually. Annual electrical inspection, that would be my suggestion. Okay, annual electrical inspection. Have that for your home to protect your asset. Very, very important. Even I've seen many homes without lightning protection. Even a lightning strike to your home can put your home at risk, can set fire to your home. Look at the pictures on your screen. Fires caused by lightning protection strikes. Do you have a lightning protection system in your home? Do you have the arrestor installed? This is all important to protect your asset. Okay, so let's go into what the EICR actually is, what it involves. As I said, it means Electrical Installation Condition Report. Why is it important? Okay, it's very important. It's very important in Ghana for a number of reasons, some of which I've just said, but let me just really put the nail on the head here. It is important because of some of the poorly trained electricians in Ghana, number one. Number two, there's a lack of accountability sometimes in Ghana. As you know, if you're building in Ghana, you know exactly what I mean. Risk of electrical fires, and in some instances, it's not all the case, but in some instances, the quality of some of the components and the quality of the cabling itself. Okay, the quality of the cabling itself. These are the reasons why I suggest you have annual electrical installation condition reports and inspections. Okay, very, very, very important. What does it involve? There are a number of aspects. There are about 5 aspects of the electrical installation condition report. The first aspect is, the first thing we do is the visual inspection. And essentially, the visual inspection is where we look at the electrical installation from the meter all throughout the house, the distribution board, are the circuits labeled, what's the condition of the breakers, are there any loose connections? We look at the sockets. Even sockets and switches can catch fire. Sometimes they can get sticky, if you've noticed, and they can ignite. Yeah, even that in itself can be a risk. Sometimes you have to change your switches or your sockets. Okay, so we do a visual inspection. That's the first thing we do. And we have a checklist. We are going through, ticking off each item to say, okay, complying, in a reasonably good condition, not a risk, etc., etc. That's the visual inspection. Number 2, the second thing we do is something we call dead testing. Dead testing, and that's when we switch off all the power and we test the installation, we test the cables. Okay, and I've talked about live and dead testing in the previous video. If you haven't watched that video, please click up here and you can see my explanation of the difference between dead and live testing. Okay, after the dead testing, we switch everything back on and then we do live testing. And these tests can be anything from, even the dead testing can be anything from the earth continuity test, earth resistance test, insulation resistance test, polarity test. These are all essential tests to determine the condition of your electrical installation. Is it in peak condition or not? Some of the other live testing we do would be, number 4 would be the RCD testing. Okay, is your RCD working properly? And if you've been following this channel, if you've been a subscriber for a while, you know that the importance of RCD. RCD saves lives. People have died from electrocution in Ghana because of a poor electrical installation or the lack of an RCD. So if you have one, we will test it as well. If you don't have one, please get one. And the last test we'll do, we'll look at your earthing system, the resistance to earth and your earthing system, to make sure everything is compliant. Make sure there are no loose connections. So these are the 5, if you like, steps. We have a form. We have a form that we go through, and everything will be recorded. The test results will be recorded, and you'll be issued with that form. You know, that form as, if you like, as a record of our inspection. We will issue that to you at the end of the works. And if there is any repairs required, for example, we went to a client site in where was it? I think it was near Bawe, on the way to Wager. Went to a client site and he needed a bit of repair work on his earthing system and some other things. So we sorted that out for him as well. So if you need any repair, AsherGad Consultancy can carry that out for you as well. Okay, we can carry that out for you as well electrically. Okay, our suggestion is once a year. I mean, comment below if you feel that once a year is satisfactory. Comment below. If you feel it needs to be every 6 months, comment below. Let me know what you guys feel. In the UK, it's every 5 years, but it's a different market. You know, it's regulated. You know the quality of components. You know the quality of the cabling, the switches, etc. But in Ghana, our suggestion is once annually. annually. There should be an annual test. But comment below if you feel that annual is too long or it should be longer. But our recommendation is once a year to protect your asset. Okay. Now, another thing we look for is in your home. A client of ours, he contacted us last week saying that, really complaining bitterly that he's lost his CCTV system. There's been so many voltage fluctuations in his area that the fridge has spoiled, the TV has spoiled. He's had to replace TV, microwave, fridge, and now the CCTV system is not working properly, which is a major issue, major issue and a problem. Okay, which is why, because of everything we've said, it is good to ensure you have an AVR installed, automatic voltage regulator. But not just an AVR, you also need an SPD, which is a surge protective device. Yeah, so you need these two items in addition to the RCD that I've already talked about. RCD, SPD, AVR, you need all these three components to ensure your system is as protected as it can be. Okay, and AVR is not the same as an SPD. Don't let anybody tell you that. An AVR is not the same as an SPD. You need both. And then you need the RCD as well. Okay. Now, in terms of how we do this, let's just go for a quick break, guys. Let's go for a quick break and then we'll be right back and I'll give you the final details. Are you looking to build your dream home in Ghana? Or are you building already? Would you benefit from regular site visits to monitor your building and receive regular progress reports? Well, if that's the case, and that's you, look no further. AsherGad Consultancy at your service. We offer the following services: electrical design, construction monitoring inspections, site progress reports, consultation for all items MEP, witnessing of testing and commissioning, periodic snagging, vetting of specialist subcontractors. We also report site activities to you to hopefully help you spend your money efficiently and much more. Get in contact for your building needs. Details on the screen. AsherGad Consultancy, making Africa home again, one family at a time. Hey guys, welcome back. So in terms of this service, AsherGad Consultancy is offering this service all over the country now. Wherever you are, we can come there, be it Accra, Sunyani, wherever you are. We had a client in where was it, Bronga Hafo the other day. And the EICR form, we fill it out for you, and like as I said, we give you a copy when we are done. Okay, our electricians are very experienced, so if you're interested, contact AsherGad Consultancy, number on your screen and also in the video, in the advert you just saw, and then we can help you out from there onwards. Okay, so I hope this was useful. Okay, protect your asset, protect your home, to inspect your electrical installation once a year. It should be an annual. There are probably other things you should look at as well in your home annually. Okay, but electrical, definitely we would recommend once a year is satisfactory. Once a year is satisfactory. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, as usual, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you always be aware when AsherGad upload a new and educational video for your viewing pleasure. All right, so as usual, from Gad is Kemesia, and for me, guys, Yebeshia. See you next time.